Today's Wednesday, July 31st, 2019. You're listening to the Geelong Region Soccer News Nightly Bulletin, powered by Community Sports Media Services. Tonight's bulletin is proudly brought to you by STAR. Staff recruit and train, creating opportunities for job seekers and businesses alike. This is what's making news headlines on the Geelong Region football scene. The countdown continues to the biggest state league game of the season when Corio hosts Hoppers Crossing at Hume Reserve on Saturday. We'll find out from an insider what Corio needs to do to win the game and secure top spot. LARA United has been awarded a Vic Health grant to run a special modified sport program for women. We'll hear exactly what that means. BARWON President Dave Rea has conceded the club is at full capacity and has been for the last few years. But a badly needed third pitch at Grovedale Reserve won't be a reality for several years. And finally, well-regarded female football activist Cath Sattler has urged the so-called blokey clubs in the region to see the light of day and grasp the opportunities that being a female-friendly club brings with it. But first up, a word from this week's main sponsor. At STAR, Staff Train and Recruit, we are in the business of creating opportunities for job seekers and businesses alike. We are a multi-service organisation providing staffing and workforce solutions for companies right across Australia. With extensive experience in training, labour hire, temp recruitment, as well as executive and staff recruitment services, we tailor a business solution to suit our clients' needs by understanding your business from the ground up. We are here to match talented people with the job opportunities and employers they're looking for and continue workforce development through tailored staffing, recruitment and training solutions for our clients. Our head office is located right here in Geelong at Unit 4, 343 Packington Street, Newtown. So make it easier for yourself and your business by contacting us today on 1300 168 888 or visit our website at www.stafftrainandrecruit.com.au. STAR, Staff Train and Recruit, we create opportunities for candidates and businesses. The countdown continues to the biggest State League game of the season when Corio hosts Hoppers Crossing in State League 2 Round 18 action at Hume Reserve this coming Saturday. Corio is currently 3 points behind Hoppers, but with a game in hand, although Hoppers does have a +9 goal difference advantage over the Eagles. Meaning Saturday's game is an absolute must-win game for Ante Didlitz's men if they want to be fighting for the coveted top spot. According to the team's popular video cameraman and analyst, Joey Giacomazzo, there are two key Hoppers Crossing players the Corio defence will need to keep an eye on if they are to grab the 3 points on Saturday.
This week's our biggest week coming up against Hoppers Crossing. It's the two best sides of the entire season squaring up against each other. There are many danger men in that Hoppers Crossing side that we've got to be aware of. If I'm going to single out Jason Hayne and Scott Robson, I believe if we nullify them, we can do this. It's a home ground advantage. If we start the way we started against Geelong Rangers on Friday night, so brightly, so beautifully, so fluidly, I believe we've got what it takes. But to nullify their strengths and their two main players, it'll be a big one. It'll be a bumper crowd, and hopefully that crowd gets us over the line.
That was the legendary Joey Giacomazzo, a very well-known and liked member of the Corio Soccer Club. LARA United has been awarded a Vic Health grant to run a special modified sport program for women. The northern suburbs-based club is currently in the process of custom designing a program for mums from LARA United as well as the wider community. The program will focus on fun and fitness through football and is aimed at women of all abilities, shapes and sizes. It will be run by women for women. According to the driver behind the project, Rebecca Horrocks, the program will be free and will be run once a week.
We're really excited at LARA to be offering this program. It's going to be called Fun Fit Football. We're going to focus on fitness for mums mainly in the LARA region. And it's going to run one night a week. We're going to break it down into a fitness session and then an in-house game against each other. There's no weekend obligations. It's going to be run by women. I've got the senior women involved. They're going to be doing the coaching and managing of the program. We hope to get it up and running early next term, and hopefully that'll be our pilot program. It'll go well, and then we'll come back in term one and go from there.
That was Beck Horrocks from the LARA United Football Club. Beck is also the current Geelong Female Football Administrator of the Year. Well done, Beck. BARWON President Dave Rea has conceded that the Grovedale-based club is at full capacity and has been for the last few years. Speaking on last night's edition of the Geelong Region Soccer Show in the Club Focus segment, he did say that, unfortunately, a badly needed third pitch at Grovedale Reserve won't be a reality for at least another few years.
We need another ground. The ground is vital to us to continue to grow. I think in the next 3 months, we should have a fairly good idea if it's going to go ahead. We need then to put pressure on the council, on the state, and on the federal government to try and get some funding. And I'm thinking if we had another pitch there in the next 3 to 4 years, we would be probably pretty lucky.
That was the president of the BARWON Soccer Club, Dave Rea, speaking on last night's edition of the Geelong Region Soccer Show. To listen to the full interview with Dave, visit our Facebook page, Geelong Region Soccer News. And finally, well-renowned female football activist Cath Sattler has urged the so-called blokey clubs in the region to see the light of day and grasp the opportunities that being a female-friendly club brings with it. Speaking on last night's episode of the Geelong Region Soccer Show on FNR Football Nation Radio, Cath said that things are definitely moving in the right direction as far as the development of female football in the region is concerned, but more can always be done.
I think we need to be, as clubs, all of us just need to be more proactive. I think with the boys that play, the junior boys and the men and the volunteers that come with that on the male side, it just happens. It's almost like, just an automatic thing, whereas with the female side, clubs have really got to work at it. And I think that's the kind of thing that we've seen happening, where they've, make sure your facilities are female-friendly. Make sure that you've got people, contacts in the club, on the committee, you've got male and female there so that women have got a point of contact that they'll feel comfortable with.
That was Cath Sattler. Cath is heavily involved with FC Leopold's female program and just today launched a second series of the Soccer Mums program in Ocean Grove. To listen to the full interview with Cath from last night's show, visit our Facebook page, Geelong Region Soccer News. And now for tomorrow's weather forecast for Thursday, the 31st of July. It's going to be a predominantly cloudy day with a slight chance of a shower later in the day. Light winds between 15 and 20 kilometres during the day. The expected top is 14 degrees during the day with another chilly overnight low of just 6 degrees. And that was the news for tonight's edition of the Geelong Region Soccer News Nightly Bulletin, which was proudly sponsored by Star, Staff Recruit and Train. Is anything interesting happening at your club? Well, send us your news tips. Drop us an email at communitysportsmedia@gmail.com or PM us at our Facebook page, Geelong Region Soccer News. Good night.